try to sell me on something while I compelling ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, bad it gets a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
She right got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bait.
Off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Mike 29. Half. Ball hard. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Tight dog.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mike 38, Mike 38.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down.
Singletary going to get the handoff. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Come on, let's go.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
Watch the run. 58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Hey, here we go.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Nice play on the ball by A.J. Brown, and he comes up with the reception. He had a terrific 2019 as a rookie. The first one since 1970 to go over 1,000 yards receiving and average over 20 yards per catch.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get this. Go. 58 Mike. Check.
And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there on the option. 59 yards for him on the ground. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
Here's the option.
Watch the whip. Check.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Hey, let's get that ball, Dean. Let's get that ball right here.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Mike, here we go. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, pick your game up. Watch safety creep. Watch. Safety's creeping. Hey.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
Kill. Clay. Kill.
They'll run. It's Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but then it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Let's go. He's checking. Crash. Block. 13. Check 13.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Roberts on the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
Every 19. Mike 37. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. First down and more for Allen. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Mike 29. Nice, sweetheart.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After once.
Mike 29. Watch the run. Watch the run. 29 is the Mike.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
29 is
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
56. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Throwing again. Allen. Forced out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
Mike 38. Mike 38. 65. Mike 38. Mike 38. Exit.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. He's going to go deep for Beasley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis, and he's out right at the 25. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Here you go, right here. Lady, hip. Watch the run. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58's the Mike. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Tannehill.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Get ready.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Being chased out left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Watch 56, 56.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
You better alert. Don't be scared of it. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Hatchet. Hatchet. Alert.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
I got one. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Mike 38. Here we go. Back.
Gun. Allen. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Jeffrey Simmons able to get him for a loss of about 3. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
I'm coming. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And now look at him go. The 30, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All day. Switch.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Base. The mic. Man, that's trash.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 35-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Watch the run.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a 1st down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns, went to his first Pro Bowl, and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
Out to his left. This one caught by Isabella. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Here you go, right here. Lady!
He's scared. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
A quick throw complete out to Isabella. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
I got him. Hurry.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill, and right side, Henry's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
You don't want no problems.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
It's just me and you.
Hey, 58. Hey. Going 58's the mic. Check mic, check mic.
On second and goal, Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Teron Johnson able to pick it. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
29 is the mic. Mike 29.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Half.
So after the INT, it's Allen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jack Crawford in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs now leads to a third and long. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long.
29 is the mic. Mike 29. 5 wide. 29 is the mic. Mike 29.
From the gun, Allen.
Keep moving.
He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. The Bills send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be second down.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Now Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack there by Trent Murphy. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So third and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
58, right?
Where you at?
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Big stop, G.
Now Tannehill. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Oh, yeah!
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Rabbit.
Allen now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
29. Mike, 29. I'm going to come back to you.
Home.
I'm going to come back to you.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on second and 10.
Tight end's right. Hey, we got four. We got four down.
To throw again, Allen. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted, still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
The Bills on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 38. I'm coming for you, son. 38 to Mike.
Come on,
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I was going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Flush to his right. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Stepping, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Let's go.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Goskowski with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone, and Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
38 to Mike. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Mike 38. Mike 38. Mike 38. Hey, we got
From the gun, it's Allen. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Let's go.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 37.
Watch twist.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Who there?
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Here's Allen on first and 10.
Step it up.
Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Base. Wild Bill. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. She runs.
Throwing now, Tannehill. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Get ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. 7 yards there and a first down.
Let's go, boys. 319. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
It's our time. It's our time.
From the gun, Allen escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off. The ball comes out, and that might be Titan football. It is.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Ball, baby. That's our ball. That's our ball. Yeah.
10, 30.
Mike's 40. Zebra. Time to go. Night. 49. 49's a Mike. 49's a Mike. In your face. Hurry.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards on the gain there, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. 28. 49. Rip left. Tight right. Mike.
Where you at?
Mike's 49. I got you. I got you, son.
Go, go.
Tannehill going to throw it. Flushed out right. This is caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Titans, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
If I like it,